Hi guys, it's April. I'm still Victor's, but the month is April and we have a new newsletter for you and new products, new videos. So let's go through the newsletter, and also I will tease some upcoming videos. I will tell you what we've been up to. But let's start with the newsletter. So CapAx. I hope you've seen the video where Eva did a Lord of the Rings thing. We tried something new with this announcement. We did some teasers, a premiere live on YouTube. Did you see it? Did you like it? Should we do something similar in the future, or do you want like the regular content? Let us know in the comments, because your feedback is what keeps shaping this channel. And yeah, so the new CapAx is the headline of this newsletter. You can read all about it and watch the video if you still haven't. I know that so many people have been waiting for the new cap. I've seen some criticism as well, like some people are concerned with the size of it. But I just wanted to point out that it's not really a home device, is it? I see it more like in the hotels, supermarkets, other public places. So I wouldn't put this in my home as well. I wouldn't put really anything on the ceiling in my home. But if you're managing a public place, I think it's okay, even with being a bit bigger, because the performance is so much better. Like all the parameters are better. There's more RAM, the CPU is better, and of course the AX wireless standard. So it's not just about having faster wireless, right? One huge problem in offices is that there's so many clients, so many stuff being broadcast, that the individual signal stability sometimes can suffer. So with the AX standard, it is better. The communication between the cap and all the individual devices, it is more stable. And I think the price is very good too. So CapAx, check it out if you're a sysadmin in a public space with lots of clients and obstacles. By the way, a funny thing, I see Norman's just left the studio, and I'm not sure who is he's on the phone with someone. I don't know what's going on, but I hear some like phrases, and the last thing I heard, he's like, "But why? But why?" And it's such an understandable feeling. Like almost every day, at some point, I'm like, "But why?" It's just the human condition, isn't it? Another thing, I'm not sure if I'm not seeing really the camera right now. I didn't take my glasses to office today, and I'm still getting used to my glasses. I don't like wearing them. So if I'm not looking you in the eye, please forgive me. But in my mind's eye, I'm looking. I see it now. Oh, it's very high. Anyway, CapAx is the headliner, but the second device in this newsletter is also huge, and some people have been telling us that this device should have been hyped up more with teasers and everything, because it is the outdoor RB 5009. And the PoE version, by the way, so that's pretty cool. It has gigabit Ethernet ports, 7 of them. It has 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, and 9 powering options, 9. So redundancy, crazy amount of redundancy. There's the 2-pin terminal and PoE ports. And this time the video for this product was done by Jānis Meģis, the head of the testing department. I know that a lot of you have actually met him in the past. So he's not an often host on this channel, right? But when he is hosting a video, he always delivers the serious devices, the ones that really matter. So yeah, watch that video. I won't spoil too much if you haven't seen it, but this is an amazing device, and I think I actually have it here. No? Oh yeah, there it is. Is it? Or is it? We have several devices in this form factor, but I think this should be a 5009. And this one is a bit like dirty already because the studio is always busy. And you see, there's, for example, another laptop under my laptop. There's CapAx here. Why is it here? Why are we never putting the devices away after we've done shooting some apps? So yeah, RB 5009, the second device in this fantastic newsletter. And one thing I want to mention, some people have already asked about outdoor power supplies. We have those, so if you look at the brochure for the RB 5009 outdoor, we have a recommendation there for two outdoor power supplies, 26 volts and 53 volts. So, oh sorry, we just went to the lunch break, so I have some hiccups. If you are curious, I had some fried vegetables, and the main part of the meal, because they feed us here at MikroTik, they provide all the food, and you can choose what you want to eat. Like there are several soups, some salads, some meat. But today I wanted something light because yesterday I had pizza, so I ate these vegetables, and it had pumpkins. I really love pumpkins. I love beets. So there's that. Maybe we should do what I eat in a day at MikroTik. I've seen these videos from Google. They usually have like snacks and everything. Well, here at MikroTik, we have healthy meals. For example, my dessert today was some grapes. Then I ate one plum. There's some apples and bananas. Don't really like apples. Unless it's a MacBook Pro by Apple, then I enjoy it quite a lot. So yeah, food, outdoor devices, moving on. There are some sad news as well. There's a new revision of CCR 2004. We were at crossroads. So the component availability is still terrible, and we have a whole division of people who are looking for the best components constantly, because well, first of all, you need good price for the components, right? But also they need to come from trusted, verified sources. We cannot risk it. So it takes time, it takes effort, and suddenly there were no USB ports available. We looked far and wide. So one option was to stop producing this device, and not a good option, right? So we went with option 2, that for now we make a new revision. You can read all about it in the newsletter. So yeah, there's a revision of the CCR 2004 without the USB. So there's that. Also, I've seen in the MikroTik Facebook groups, there's some confusion about the default passwords, and I know that it can be difficult if you're doing product installations in batches. Now that we have a default password, the process can be a little bit more, it takes more steps, right? But there's a reason for it. Well, first of all, we are based in Europe, European Union. We have to oblige, we cannot ignore any European regulations. And the new regulations are that we need to have a default password. So that's one part of equation. But also, well, it is supposed to be safer. I know that most of you guys are really professional, but some people are not as professional. So to improve the security on the market in general, I see some merit in these regulations. It makes sense. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience for those of you who are not happy with the default passwords, but it is what it is. What you gonna do? And the password is printed on the sticker on the device. And let me see if there is a CapAx 3 in the studio. Oh, there is not. Well, I wanted to show you the CapAx 3. You can see it in the newsletter. It has this little drawer thing where the sticker is hidden. So that's an exception. Usually the sticker is so much easier to find. Then we have some news about Train the Trainer. So finally, another event for you to learn. What I like about this is that it's an opportunity for you to build your own business. If you are still not certified, you can get all the training and certification from us and start making money with your knowledge. So check it out if you want to learn new MikroTips, of course, and not only by Druvis. I see my colleague Dennis telling about IoT stuff, a mysterious hooded person, a hacker. And then we have some fun news, as always. I like to include fun news in the end of the newsletter because, if you are watching this video, then probably you also like some fun stuff, right? What we are slowly becoming to understand is that on the MikroTik YouTube channel we have multiple audiences, right? There are people who watch everything. Then there are people who, if they see my face, they skip it. They don't even open the videos. Smart people. And then there's the opposite. We see some people who only watch like lounges, comments, these videos for some reason. And we will keep making all sorts of content. And at first we tried to label everything, like if you see the word lounge, it's supposed to be a fun video. Not sure if it works. Maybe you guys have some comments on this. Maybe we should do more like color coding the thumbnails, something like that. Anyway, Spotted in the Wild, if you haven't seen it, one of the coolest episodes so far because you guys submitted crazy stuff. MikroTik furniture. Someone made a coffee table from old routers. How cool is that? So you need to check it out and you need to send us your setups because it's so fun to look at them, and we even give you some coupons for that. Of course, we have some videos where I take a look at some of the older devices. It's also pretty fun, especially for me because I get to learn about some of the devices that were being made before my time here. So that's cool. And then we also have a project reference from another Latvian company called Aerones. I hope I pronounced that right. So that's a cool company. They started with industrial drones. They made these huge drones that could carry heavy equipment and help you fix wind turbines. Then they came up with a better solution without flying. So it is safer, easier to handle, probably cheaper to operate as well. So you can read about that. And they are using a web in their setup. So, like I said, outdoor devices are really something that you can find anywhere and for long periods of time. Sorry again, some hiccups. And one thing that I want to remind you, if you are using this newsletter, I know some of you have their own blogs or websites, whatever. At the end we have a link to all the visuals used in the all the product pictures. So that might be handy. They are PNG with a transparent background. You can do whatever with them. So there's that. Then let me tell you about some of the upcoming content on my side of things. So not discussing like micro tips. First of all, we went to the Riga Technical University Career Days, where young people go to, it was like an exhibition of companies where people present their company and try to tell all the youngsters about the benefits of working for that specific company. We also went there, and what I did, I asked around what are some of the must-haves for the perfect office. So in hopes that we can take that knowledge and improve the office here to have even a better environment, which is already pretty good. Like I said, they feed us. What could be better than that? So that's a fun video that is coming out pretty soon. Then we haven't had a guide to Latvia for some time, and I was thinking that we could tell you about Latvian Easter traditions. So I know that some of the Easter traditions are the same everywhere, like eggs, painting eggs, and the Easter bunny. Don't really see the connection between eggs, bunnies, and Jesus Christ being resurrected, but let me know in the comments if you know what is the stuff behind all that. But or don't, I will make my own research when I prepare for that video. But also Latvians have some unique take on Easter. For example, we have some swinging traditions, and not that kind of swinging, guys. I'm not talking about the 18 plus, all the, yeah, let's not go there. I mean the swing, right? Where the thing that we used to do as children, swinging and then jumping out and everything. So if you want to see that video, maybe also drop a comment. I kinda want to make that video, so I might make it even if you say that we shouldn't. But if you are really strongly opinionated that we shouldn't do that, okay, I will listen. So there's that. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. Read the new newsletter. By the way, every time I post the newsletter on social media, I forget to add the encryption thing, the S to the HTTP, and every time everyone is roasting me that, oh, HTTP in 2023, what's up with that? Oh, I know, I'm just, I always forget it, but I promise this is the last time. All my colleagues are also angry at me for this, so I really have to do better, and I will. That's a promise, and I'm telling it to you so that I have pressure to do better. Once it's out there, it puts like the world's eye on the issue, at least in my mind. So now I have no choice but to do better. So there's that, guys. I hope you enjoy spring. I hope that if you come from European climate, I hope that you are not walking around naked, because the spring viruses and the temperature shifts, you can get ill pretty quick. And a lot of people in my group of friends, they have the COVID virus again, they have just cold. Some have, let me Google translate that, very nasty condition. Okay, tā Latvian, English, angina, angina. It also says tonsillitis, maybe you know that. But very sore throat, not good at all. And that is one of the risks in the spring. So guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, just keep watching the videos, keep letting us know in the comments what do you think, what do you want. Oh, one last thing. Recently we got a very nice email from a guy in Germany. Let me see. John. No. John is my boss. Johan Lochberger. And he wrote a long email about how he likes what we do, how he likes the products, also having some concerns about some of the negative comments. And I wanted to address this because, of course, there are positive comments, there are negative comments. But I wanted to tell you, even if you have a negative comment, it is better for us if you post it than if you keep silent. Because even negative feedback, in fact, especially negative feedback, is something that we can use to become better. So I appreciate all your comments, and even the bad ones. So thank you for that. Yeah, keep posting, keep being online, because being online is what's it all about in this day and age, right? So yeah, on this maybe a bit dystopic note, yeah, let me end the video now.